Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. Hello my beautiful earth signs, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. We are doing your love reading for the month of October of 2023. Now you can always watch your sun, moon or your rising sign. Since it's a love reading, check out your Venus sign as well. So let's see what's going on. We'll be doing a 5-card spread. So the past, the now, the distant past, the recent past, and the possible outcome future. So let's see what's going on for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart Oracle. So we're taking the Karma Dharma for the month of October. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Earth in the month of October, which is a very powerful month with eclipses. What is the message, dear Spirit, for the Earth element in October of 2023? Thank you for your guidance. And we have detach, so there's something or someone that you may be leaving behind. Detaching, this is the Justice card. So maybe for some of you, because it is the card of justice and Libra, it's all about perception. It's all about injustices, possible divorce and separation for some of you. Others of you may be leaving a feeling of an injustice, so you're detaching from that, maybe looking at things from a more detached point of view. We do see the pigeon, the dove, not the pigeon, the dove that is moving towards its freedom. There's some sense of release, and because the eclipses are on the axis Aries Libra, so we've got a new moon, which is a solar eclipse in Libra. Something is happening around or pertaining to that eclipse. Now remember, eclipses can play out anytime, before and after. Usually closer to, around the days of the eclipse. The energies are more potent, more possibilities around then. But there's something that you're being detached. You're detaching yourself from, breaking free from a relationship that was not equal. There was an injustice, an imbalance. And Libra is all about us. So some of you may be letting go of the us and taking care of the me this month. And of course, Libra is very strong. Is very, very strong. So some of you could be dealing with a Libra individual, or you're just in the energies of, the South Node in Libra, which is something very familiar that you are letting go of. A relationship that's very familiar, maybe very karmic as well. This could also be a time, because a new moon and a solar eclipse in a Libra is an amplified new moon. So it's very, very powerful. So something new is beginning, obviously. Something new is beginning, but for something new and a brand new moon as it is, we know eclipses are portals. So something is opening up pertaining to balance, equilibrium, equality. And where there hasn't been that, some of you are detaching, whether it's a person or a situation. So for Earth, please, Spirit, in the month of October, we do have 2 eclipses, and since I'm talking to the Earth signs, so Taurus, there's a lunar eclipse, a full moon happening for you. For those of you that are familiar with your charts and you've got planets or angles or, your sun or your moon, they're at those first degrees around from the 1st to the 10th degree, because the lunar eclipse on the 28th is happening at 5 degrees of Taurus. So it is going to be affecting you. You are wrapping something up, dear Taurus. And we've all got Taurus somewhere in our chart. So let's see what's going on for Earth. Thank you, Spirit. In the now, we've got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, 10 of Cups, and the High Priestess. What I see here in the now, or whenever you are watching this, because the High Priestess, of course, is Pisces. We do have Sagittarius as well here, or if not just Sagittarius, we've got water and fire here. What I see here, what's standing in between a relationship, it could be a spiritual one, could be a very sexually driven, very passionate, possible also physical distance between the two of you, or there's an emotional distance because of some sort of a, I don't know, family, families in the middle. This could be a family that some of you, like, a marriage. 10 of Cups can speak to, the happy family, right? That picket fence and the children. But it is a 10, which speaks to a restart, a possible ending and a new beginning. The High Priestess many times does speak to the other woman, the third party. So this could be someone that is in another commitment or marriage that is looking outside of that, or has been looking outside of that. Remember, we are not reading reversals. The detached could possibly be a separation. The Knight of Wands is driven, is usually the player as well. So it could be just in their DNA, or they're ready to take action towards their happiness and towards a spiritual connection. High Priestess, very spiritual, intuitive, a lot of wisdom, possibly also seeking guidance from someone who's into mysticism, tarot reader and astrologer. But generally what I see here is that we see the divine masculine coming through as very fired up, very ready to take action, to bring happiness, or even just to detach from a family unit, a past relationship, because of a spiritual connection. But also this could signify some possible travel, movement, and action. Okay, let's see, where are you coming from? In the past, we've got the 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, lots of earth here. 2 cards that speak to challenges. We've got the Miser and we've got the 7 of Pentacles, which says, I would say one person's invested much more than what the other, because the 4 of Pentacles, which usually is my Taurus card, we've got Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. One person being more stingy with their emotions, looking at a relationship that maybe there wasn't enough value in it for them. That's what Taurus would be. Taurus seeks to know that there's security and there's stability, and will not budge. Remember, Taurus, you are a fixed earth sign, so you're very you're unwavering until there's certainty in relation to a partnership, relationship, right? Let's take one more. We've got the 9 of Swords, so a lot of stuck energies. We've got the Miser, we've got the investment here, or even a possibly for some of you, you could have been dealing with someone where there have been karmic blockages. 7 of Pentacles, lots to do with money. So money is very associated with your love relationship this month. That's what's showing up nevertheless. There's a lot of worry pertaining to stability, or something being real, or just the imagination, or just imagined, or something that was just in the mind and not in practical, in reality, if I could use that, if I could say it like that. The 9 of Swords is a lot of anxiety and stress and sleepless nights. Seven of Pentacles is like a Saturnian card, like, I don't know if you're in a 7-month or 7-year difficult turn where this relationship is concerned. A lot of karma I get between the two of you, and karma meaning that there are lessons here and there are challenges which Saturn insists that the work is done, that we are grounded and that we are mature. Otherwise, there's no movement. Here we see a lot of stuck energies. Here we see that something is moving. Let's look at the recent past. We've got the King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We've got the Emperor. Some of you could be in between two different people. This could be the same person as well. We've got the Emperor, which is an Aries. Could be a Taurus. Taurus, this could be you. Or could be any other sign, of course. And we've got the Six of Cups. For some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship as well, where one person is more open emotionally, the other one is more about the foundation and the security and the responsibility. But there's nostalgia here and there's a soulmate connection. Now, children could also be what is testing this relationship, because the Six of Cups, yes, is a card of nostalgia and soulmates, but it can also speak to responsibilities, children, because we do have the family card here, the Ten of Cups. Now, of course, this could be the same person, the King of Cups, right? Someone that is emotionally usually open. Now, because I'm not reading reversals, because if this is the same person, then this is someone who has got responsibilities, someone who may in the love arena not be emotionally balanced, or someone who's torn between their responsibilities, their business, their work life, as well as their emotional life. So we would see, because the Emperor, of course, is above the King of Cups. The Emperor is someone who's more business orientated, yes, very responsible, can be quite controlling sometimes, but someone who holds a lot of responsibilities, has got their priorities intact. So first priority would be fatherhood with the Emperor here. And secondly, with the King of Cups, love comes second, because there's great love for children here. This could be a father, someone who has a child or has got children. Someone also who shies away from being open where their emotions are concerned, because we've also got the Knight of Wands here, who comes through as much more, sexual and more, yes, I'm driven, I want this connection, but not so much open emotionally. And that's again because of the Ten of Cups here, which this could be someone that's coming out of possible separation and divorce. So remember, the Ten of Cups turns into the Ace, which is what the King of Cups holds here. Let's see what is crowning your reading in October. Seven of Wands, Three of Wands. So we do see a lot of fire, a lot of desire, but with that Five of Wands, it's like there's no outlet for this desire because of the blockages, possibly also responsibilities towards a family or other things in your person's life. Yes, and this can be a physical distance. We see the Three of Wands where there's physical distance. Some of you may be just dealing with someone that comes from a different part of the world. They've been raised differently. They believe their beliefs with your beliefs maybe do not, you don't agree in the way you see things. Could be, you're coming you're at odds where your beliefs or your religion are concerned, because the Five of Wands could also speak to conflicts of interest, or a conflict pertaining to what you believe in and how you go about your business or your life. Let's say Five of Wands could speak to internal conflict. Look at all the fire up here. Now, of course, work could also be very pressing pertaining to your love life this month, because we know that the crowning position is usually a very important position. So it's usually what's on our mind, what we're thinking. We do see a 5, we've got a 5 and a 7, so very challenging energies, where, with the North Node in Aries, and we just had a full moon in Aries, which is at the end of the month of September. There's a lot of frustration, and I feel that there's no outlet here, no outlet for the desire or the frustration, because it's, fire is all about creating, but here it feels like there's no outlet. Someone's been waiting forever. We see strong fire here, so some of you can be dealing with a fire sign, or possibly also you may have fire in your own chart. But, a conflict of interests I see here with the Five of Wands. It's like not being on the same page. Even the Three of Wands can say, look, I've had enough of sort of fighting for this, and I'm turning my back on it. I've put in extra effort here. Why are they not reciprocating? Why are they not taking action? Okay, let's see what the possible outcome is. We've got the Chariot, Cancer. We've got the Ten of Swords. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a great potential here with the Ace of Pentacles. A brand new beginning, and a possible new home. I'm wondering for some of you, if someone is not, because this could speak to family arguments, I'm wondering if your person is not going through some sort of a separation in their life. And for some of you that are third parties here, you may be wondering why they're not showing up, why they're not connecting with you, possibly. And this could be because of unknown matters. The High Priestess is Neptune, right? It's Pisces. And that could speak to someone finishing up a major cycle, a very karmic cycle in their life. So we see with the Chariot that there's, someone could be changing homes, moving homes because of an ending, because of betrayal. There will be clarity because the Ten of Swords does speak to the Ace. We've got a Ten of Cups, which is an ending of a family situation, and the Ten of Swords, which says that someone is, ending a difficult chapter in their life. And we've got an Ace here. So Ace of Pentacles is like, it's an offering, it's an opportunity here. And it's something to do with stability and long term. Yes, this could be your person moving to a new home. Yes, this could also be that you're overcoming obstacles. There will be clarity as this turns into the Ace of Swords. And the Chariot is all systems go. Someone is moving house. Someone is overcoming obstacles. They've made up their mind. They're not in between two worlds. We see the Sphinxes here. It's like honing in on the energies and taking that Chariot forward. And as I said, this could be a physical movement. It could speak to travel as well. So I love that Ace of Pentacles as the outcome card. Pentacles and Earth are very slow, and we do have the Queen of Pentacles here. So Queen of Pentacles is a mother usually. She's the minor arcana of the Empress. We've got the Emperor here. So that's really interesting. Queen of Pentacles, very grounded, all about stability, all about motherhood. She provides security, financial, emotional, to the people that she is responsible for in her life. Remember, she's the most experienced queen, but she's also very grounded and very very good with discernment. She's not the type of person to rush into something, and she's very patient as well. Now we do see the male peacock here, which is, it speaks to luck, it speaks to spirituality, and it also speaks to abundance. Now there can be a little bit of ego pertaining to this Queen of Pentacles. She knows her value. She knows she's capable, and she's very patient, and she does not rush in. We've got the pentacle here. So there is a potential here for, yes, for something long term. Now, if this is the same person, we've got earth and water. They're a good match. But where the Emperor is concerned, logically he's an Aries energy, and Aries is all about, jumping in first, thinking's after. But Aries is also very powerful and very driven, very Mars ruled, so ready to go to war, ready to fight for. So if this is the same person, then we see, because the Emperor is very responsible, they do take responsibility. Now I'm going to say, for some of you, if this is someone different, then you've got a choice between two. And I'm wondering if, because the Emperor usually comes through more as fire, we do have a lot of challenging fire energies here. So I get my way or the highway here from the Emperor, if this is someone that some of you could be detaching from, and therefore connecting with, because we've got the King of Cups here, and we've got the Chariot, which is Cancer. For some of you, this could be a Cancerian individual, yes. Some of you may also have stayed in a relationship because of financial challenges. And we know the Emperor is usually someone who is in control. Sometimes the Emperor cannot hold on to the control, so therefore there's like a disappointment. There's no support. There's no support sometimes, if the Emperor were to be in the reverse. So it will be different for each of us. I am an earth sign too, that's why I'm saying us. We do have the Six of Pentacles, which could possibly speak to possible separation and divorce. This is equal giving and receiving. Sometimes it's unequal. Remember what I said, that one person here has been stingy, the other person has been investing everything, and there's a lot of worry around that. We've got the Knight of Pentacles here, Virgo energy. We've got Virgo, strong Virgo, Capricorn as well. It could be, yes, it could be Taurus, but more Virgo and Capricorn. Yes, Taurus is here because of the Four of Pentacles. What's beneath that? Three of Cups. Three of Cups could be a reconciliation in the past. We see the Knight of Pentacles, very strategic, very slow. It is something to do with the past, I'm going to say. It could be a love triangle for some of you, or it's just saying that there was a lot of happiness in the past. There we go. There we go, everyone. There we go. And we do see the Queen of Pentacles with her back turned to the King. Now, of course, the King of Pentacles, I do see him as the Emperor. Taurus, usually, we could be talking about a Taurus, Scorpio individual. Yes, this could be the same person, where someone, your person seemed very, very stable. Again, we've got the Father here. Very stable in the past. There was a lot of happiness, but they were very slow, very strategic, moving towards a celebration, or maybe because of third parties. We do see the Six of Pentacles. Remember, in the traditional, it shows one person giving more to one side and less to the other. We do see the Queen of Pentacles. She's facing the future. It's like she's saying, look, no more. There's either going to be reciprocity, or this is the end. Now, of course, this could be the Queen of Pentacles that could possibly be going through separation and divorce. So I get different stories here. Let's get some more information. let's see how through the Black Moon astrology cards, how the astrology helps or hinders my earth element, my beautiful earth signs in the month of October, in the Libra Scorpio season for earth signs, please, Spirit. Thank you. And we've got Virgo, I analyze. Virgo and I analyze. Sometimes Virgo can be too analytical, but Virgo can also, we've all got Virgo somewhere in our chart. Virgo is also very good with purification, service, but also discern where there hasn't been reciprocity and a return. Virgo will detach, and I do see Virgo very strongly as very closely linked to the Libran energy. After all, Virgo, we've got Virgo, then Libra. That's because Virgo is ruled by Mercury, so Virgo can come through as a Libra, but also you Virgo individuals, you may have planets in Libra. So something about analyzing, servicing, purifying. Let's see what the Whispers of Love advises in the month of October for my earth signs. What's going on in love for my earth signs? Embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Number 18, that's really interesting. We've got two cards that are number 18. This is an 18. You can only just see the number there. And we've got another 18, so this speaks to the moon. The moon is a number 18 in the tarot. So pay attention to the 18th of October. That comes through very strongly. Now the eclipses are on the 14th and then on the 28th. So on the 18th, we're in between that portal of the eclipses. We're in eclipse season, everyone. So it does say don't push down your feelings and don't judge your emotions. So let's see what's going on in the psyche pertaining to my earth signs and what they'll be going through this month, in the month of October. Now for the individual love readings, do consider joining us on Patreon. We do all the signs there. Join us on tier 1 if you want 12 signs, 12 videos you could check out. For the price of roughly buying me a cup of coffee. So if that interests you, you also get into a draw every month for a free reading, for a 20-minute free tarot reading with me. Let's see what's going on for my earth signs in the month of October. Unawakened, fresh start. This looks like an offering, which could be a bit of an awakening, because the fresh start to me is like the Ace of Wands. So the light is going to come on. There is going to be something offered here, and it comes possibly from an earth sign, because we do see the earth here. Ace of Wands also, which speaks to, yes, desire, passion, possibilities. There can be some sort of an enlightenment, an opportunity. But also this is an offer to take something long term. The fresh start with the earth reminds me of the pentacle here. And we've got the pride and ego. Look at that. Look at that, everyone. And I feel that this speaks to more abundance. There is a little bit of pride and ego. Let's not doubt that. It's obvious here with the male peacock. Seeing it twice. And I remember the male peacock does fight off any competition. So fighting for love. I'm wondering if, because we also, what I'm getting here with the male peacock, it's like it's protecting the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel that there is great potential here for protection. We've got so many kings. We did see the King of Pentacles. We see the King of Cups, the Emperor. We see that there is masculine protection. And I said someone protecting their interests. So it can be around finances as well. I do feel that finances and family have got a lot to do with this month. But the Pride and Ego is also a very strong spiritual card. So this could be an offering from a spiritual other half. Someone who maybe was unawakened in the past, and there could be some sort of a surprise. There's an opportunity. Let's see what's at the bottom. And we've got spring. And the spring does speak to like the bouquet or some sort of an offering. Let's date. Let's meet up. Let's connect. Spring is in the air. Now, it could be a timing card. Obviously, in the northern hemisphere, we're going into fall and autumn. So I'm wondering if for some of you, yes, this could be talking about next spring. Unless this is you have not been connecting with your person since last spring. For those of you down in the southern hemisphere, spring is blooming now. So it could be now for you. And look at what's come through the lily. The lily is very motherly, very, very much like the protection coming from Mother Mary. This is also a spiritual connection, but also it's got a lot to do with ethics, morality, and sexuality. And it's the number 3, which is also the Empress. Looks like the divine feminine is very ethical and very much about morality and doing things the difficult way, and is sort of demanding that from her divine counterpart, I get here. And that's why for some of you it could be make or break. Okay, we know that the Queen of Pentacles she's got the ability to stand on her own, and she is very powerful, very experienced, but it's always good to have someone to lean on, and that would be her other half. And that's of course, the Libra energy. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we've got the owls, which can speak to wisdom, but can also speak to, because this is the birds logically, it's the extended version that I'm using of the Gilded Reverie Lenormand. So the owls can speak to nighttime, can speak to some sort of news or some sort of understanding or information. Something maybe you could be analyzing, seeing more clearly this month. Now, the detached can also speak to judgment, judging someone. Embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. This may have been, some of you may have been judging yourself very harshly. I get also possible self-worth issues here. I'm getting that a lot, very strongly. And I'm going to say also that some of you maybe have been judging your person quite strictly here. Let's see what comes to light here. We've got the masks. And the masks speak to a facade or not seeing something clearly, or something to do with deception or someone wearing a mask. I do see this is like having the ability to see through the veil. Let's see, because the mask holds two sides, and we've got the sun on this side. So I don't know, this could be information coming in pertaining to a Leo, pertaining to matters of heart. What comes with the side of the moon? We've got the Death card. So there could be clarity pertaining to happiness for some of you here. Clarity concerning a Leo. Something to do with a true love connection. Information coming in, something coming to light. But where the moon is concerned, and we've got the coffin here, which brings up Scorpio energies. where the moon is concerned, and that could speak to also the mask coming down during the night time pertaining to a Scorpio individual, or finding out about some sort of an ending. Now, the moon can speak to someone's home. So an ending to a family unit because of another spiritual connection here, or because of deception, or because of even infidelity, I'm going to say, because Scorpio does speak to sex. It speaks to intimacy, emotional and physical. Some of you could also be finding out that someone has lost a family member, someone has passed on. So they could be dealing and having issues, family issues pertaining to inheritance and things like that. We did see the Six of Pentacles here. Let's take one more on the Death card, the Coffin, and we've got she's like the Queen of Pentacles. She is like the Queen of Pentacles. Nevertheless, if you are a divine feminine, this is your energy. If you're a divine masculine, then this is your person. She's got an open book here. She's a totally open book. But this could say also, and yes, she could be a writer. Yes, she could be someone that's very mercurial, very logical. She likes to write. She's good at, she could be a teacher. For all we know, she loves to write books, to read books. She's a bookworm. She's very grounded. But this could also be information that she finds about that was hidden during the evening. Okay? There's the sun. So beautiful. The sun comes through and brings clarity, dries up those clouds or the inability to know what's going on. And the sun, yes, is Leo energy. Look, there's some sort of change or transition, possible a yearning towards happiness, a yearning to change home. The storks do bring the child, so there's a possible new beginning that shows up as quite happy and quite clear. The sun can also speak to reconciliation for some of you. All right, so let's see what the wisdom of the oracle advises. We will read the love portion, or if the card is reversed, we'll read the reversed portion. Let's see for my earth signs, please, Spirit. And we've got a leg up. This is help. This is help coming through from someone that's quite powerful. Motherhood comes through very strongly. It's in the upright, number 34, which equals a 7. 7 is a difficult turn, remember. Could be a 7-year cycle, someone needing to be mature. Relationships that are healthy thrive on interdependence. It's important to recognize that you need others as much as they need you. You must allow people to support you just as you are there for them. This is a time to be vulnerable, to speak up about your needs and to ask for them to be fulfilled. Trust. You will be met with kindness and love. Don't expect others to read your mind, though. Ask and it is given. So there's help here from someone powerful. You could be dealing, I see the bear as the emperor many times. But there's also, we see the bear and its cub. So there's protection, which I spoke about before. Now, the bear could be someone who has got responsibilities, someone that is a leader in their life, someone who holds responsibilities. This could be a business owner as well. The bear is Mars in Aries, so someone being more confident, someone ready to even take a risk, I'm going to say. But whatever this is, a leg up is someone that is helping. It could be the energies, it could be an individual. And don't push down your feelings and judge your emotions. Says that your emotions will be coming up. Do not push them down, because it will be very frustrating. If there's something you're needing to speak about or speak to someone about, then do so. I want to read the detached card number 11 before we end this reading, because it is about love. This is a love reading. Reflect, accept, decide, clarity, responsibility, and fairness. Sometimes our ego prevents us from seeing events clearly. It's time to detach emotionally from a relationship or situation so that you can step back and reevaluate. Reflect upon how the relationship is working. Is it satisfying? What role do you play in its harmony or disharmony? An honest appraisal is required in order to gain clarity and help you better understand what might need to be done to improve it. This is true even if the relationship is already a good one. It's important to accept that your previous actions, decisions, and beliefs have led you to your current situation, whether it's pleasant or difficult. We do steer the course of our lives, although often without conscious intent. By assessing your situation and accepting responsibility for it, you're able to free yourself from the need to blame another person or destiny. There's no guilt associated with this card, only clarity and empowerment. Once you've detached yourself from and examined a relationship, lack of relationship, or other matter of the heart, you're in a better position to decide what your next step might be. Remember that the detached card knows no ego. Decisions arrived at a result of drawing this card must be fair and balanced for everyone involved. I accept the role I play in creating my relationships and my life. And it speaks to no ego, and we've seen ego twice. So this could be a time where, Spirit is saying, let go of the ego and be true to yourself and to the other person. Okay, before I finish, I'd like to take 3 Sibilas on the outcome just to give you a little bit more clarity. With the outcome here, the potential says you're getting over the worst, something new is opening up here. We've got the 2 of Cups and the Casa and the home. 2 of Cups is a soulmate connection. We do see the Viaggio, voyage. Many times it's the Knight of Cups or the Knight of Wands. We do see the Knight of Wands here. The Viaggio can speak to physical distance. It is the 3 of Wands, which is on someone's mind. Someone coming into the 2 of Cups, coming into an agreement. And we've got the 7 of Cups, the Artista. So Aquarius tends to come through here. The Aquarian energy, which speaks to truth. There's some sort of a discovery here. This could also be someone who wears a uniform, is in the legal field, or is discovering something about an illusion. Yes, this could speak to legalities because of deception, because of infidelity for some. This is the 7 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups could be the cloud or the illusion, but something is being discovered and found out here. This could also speak to someone clearing the air. Also, there's talk about physical travel, a visit. Okay, so we've got the Casa and the home. That yes, this could speak to possible separation for some people because of someone who travels, someone who hasn't been on the up and up. I mean, the Viaggio could be someone who travels a lot for work. They, when there's physical distance, there could be infidelity, surely. And we've got jealousy, 8 of Swords here. So there are third parties. But what I like here especially is that this Queen, this Divine Feminine, she's looking straight at the owls, which the owls could speak to wisdom, the wisdom that she upholds. Remember the Virgo, I analyze, and it's on the number 18, which is the moon. So analyzing our own intuition, maybe also figuring things out for ourselves. Now, of course, the moon is going to play a major role this month because of the eclipses. So things that were hidden will be showing up for us. It can be shocking, can be very empowering as well. So shocking, surprising, or even empowering. And I'm going to leave you with one card, one last card on this Queen, on this Divine Feminine. We've got the key, and the key speaks to an unlocking or finding some sort of a resolution. She could also be letting go of a deceptive, immoral connection as well, where someone was wearing a mask, someone was very very secretive, very poisonous as well. Okay, and there's the key. The key is the open resolution. She could be escaping a situation, letting go of a situation, or even a chapter in her life. She's finding the key. And I'm going to say the wisdom is from within, dear friends. Okay, so this could also be a friend of yours that's helping you. This is a leg up. If this is not a friend that's helping you, then it's someone here that is supportive, very supportive. We did see, as I said, we've seen 2 kings and an emperor. So there is support, and there is spring is in the air as well. So there's some sort of an offering here, my dear earth sign. So I'm wishing you well in the month of October. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I will be back. Love to all of you.